All right, folks. So I've uncovered the next scam. So check this out. Yeah, just poor guy in my, my weight room. Yesterday I'm in my hot tub. Today I'm in my weight room, but I'm just a poor ass guy, right? So check this out. So I get this email today from Hexo, the next scam. Another one that I own that's been a complete scam, okay? Hexo today announced that it has received notification from the New York Stock Exchange, surprise, surprise, on April 7, 2020, that the company was no longer in compliance with the New York Stock Exchange US $1 share price continued listing standard, otherwise known as the price listing standard, as a result of the average closing price of its common shares on the New York Stock Exchange falling below $1 for a consecutive 30-day trading period. The issuance of notification was discretionary and is sent automatically when a listed company share price falls below the price listing standard. All right, guys, there it is. Hexo's done. Hexo's toast, guys. So Hexo is going to have to do a reverse. You douche, bro. You douche, bro. You douching, bro. Parminder says, hey, Rich, should I hold on to OGI? I bought it 170 US. I'm not here to tell you guys to hold on to anything. You guys got to make your own decisions. I'm not a licensed advisor. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. I'm not going to tell you what to sell. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I can give you ideas. I can give you opinions. I can talk to you about companies that I think are good, undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed. But to be quite frank, the cannabis sector is not what I thought it was. It's been a major disappointment. And There are many scams within this sector, and Hexo may be another one. I think Hexo is going to do a reverse split. Some thoughts on Supreme Cannabis? They suck. They absolutely suck. Kelvin says, shouldn't this be expected that we're seeing the weeding out of the weak cannabis companies? I think it's to be expected. I just don't think that we as shareholders should be destroyed through the process. Why are companies allowed to lie about deals with Coca-Cola? Why are companies able to get away with murder, do a reverse split, raise a shitload of money, and then just dilute the stock again and leave all the shareholders holding the bag? What I will not do is sit on the sidelines and talk about these companies like they're good when they're complete scams and they're complete shit. So I think we need to identify the underappreciated, underexposed, undervalued opportunities. We need to invest in the best. Everything else, I wouldn't put a penny into. What do I think about Home Depot? I think Home Depot is a good stock, but I also think that the market's going to crash. I think we're going to have a correction between June and August, and I'm 71% cash, and I'm trying to get to 100% cash, but I'm holding a lot of dog shit stocks, specifically cannabis stocks that are just dog shit. Aurora is one of them. Hexo is one of them. Cannabis is one of them, and Suniva. Those four specifically, I've lost a lot of money on, and I think all four are complete scams. The best right now are Canopy and Afria. Well, Canopy doesn't have any revenue or any profitability, so I'm not a big fan of Canopy personally. I think that they're overrated. I think they're overpriced, and I don't see a company that's profitable. So I don't see what the excitement is for Canopy. Afria looks better. They definitely are moving in the right direction. They're definitely doing okay, but the stock still sucks. So I'd be careful there too. I don't think the cannabis sector is the best place to put your money. Let's just put it that way. Because every single person I've talked to has lost money in cannabis. Everybody I'm talking to over the last year has lost money in cannabis. And now it looks like Hexo is going to be the next one to do a reverse. Because if Hexo doesn't do a reverse, they're going to fall off the New York Stock Exchange, which means they'll even have less money to be able to, and less interest and less people that are going to be into that company, which means they're not going to be able to steal our money. And obviously they want to stay on the New York Stock Exchange so they can continue to steal our money. I'm not giving them another fucking dime. John Hughes says, Rich, some of these losers will cry like a baby if they lose their money in the stocks and blame others. So you are on target when you say you don't tell people what to buy. You are right. I never tell people what to buy. I just give people trade ideas. What about Halo Labs? Halo Labs is a real deal. That's a real company. The CEO isn't in hiding. The CEO answers questions. He comes on my show. He's a real business. He actually has real products. He has products that people actually like. Yeah, I like Halo. It's a real business. I like real businesses. I don't like the fake businesses. I don't like the scam businesses that are only in the business of stealing our money. And it looks as though that Aurora is in that category, and I'm starting to feel like Hexo is in that category because Hexo is about to get delisted, which means they're going to have to do a reverse. So I predicted Aurora would do a reverse first, and I'm making a prediction right now that Hexo will fall in the footsteps of Aurora, and they will do a reverse split. And Hexo, if you guys are watching, you guys fucking suck. You guys suck, Hexo. You suck. Another company that took our money, another company that's been full of shit, another company that's done nothing right, and another company that's about to go to do a reverse split. I would not tell you guys to buy that stock. It's junk. It's dog shit. I own the stock. I know exactly how bad it's doing. And Hexo is another junk cannabis garbage stock that stole our money. And they're going to have to do a reverse. They're going to have to do a reverse. What about Cron and Tilray? I think both Cron and Tilray are overrated. I have no interest in companies that have no revenue and that are not growing. And I don't see the revenue growth for Cron or Tilray. I just see lots of debt. So not interested in either of them. John Hughes says, I don't hold ACB anymore. Instead, I invest in Revo yesterday. Good luck, bro. Lisanne says, I own shares of Hexo and I don't want to sell for a big loss. I own shares in Hexo too, but we're already down. Anyone who holds Hexo is down. And now they're going to do a reverse. Watch. Labs got crushed today. Could be a buying opportunity, but I'm not telling you guys to buy. I do like Valens. They're been getting beat up a little bit too. Might be a good opportunity there for Valens, but still, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys to buy anything. Vivo Cannabis. What is there to say about Vivo? Vivo's been a joke since day one. Those losers didn't want to come on my show. They thought they were such king shit. I remember a couple years ago when I started my show, Vivo Cannabis thought they were such cool shit. Oh, we can't go on Rich TV. We're too cool. We're Vivo. Yo, Vivo, you guys fucking suck, man. You guys are a joke. 99% of all cannabis companies have been a complete joke. Vivo's one of them. So I just laugh at companies now. Oh, we don't want to come on Rich TV. And then they go to shit. And I sit here and laugh at them. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. There's just a lot of garbage in the cannabis sector right now. A lot of garbage. I guess a lot of these people just got into this business to sell stock. They didn't actually ever want to sell cannabis and make money. They just got in the business of selling stock. That's what they do. Don't be the one that's buying their toilet paper. Don't be buying their toilet paper. John Hughes says, Hexo is dog shit that stinks from far away. That's true. Joe Mama says, penny stock CRFT up 84% today. Day trading is the only way to fly in the cannabis sector today. Yeah, I'm not a fan of CRFT at all. Those guys have been a complete joke themselves. So another company that thought they were too cool. I know a lot of these companies personally. And I just find, I personally find it funny that the biggest, cockiest companies that were afraid to come on my show have been the ones that have dropped the most. Isn't that funny? I guess gonna have to call it karma. Hey Robert, how you doing, brother? Joe Mama says, I drive past Hexo and Vivo every day. Both are a total joke. Yep. Hexo definitely took our money. So what is the 1% companies? Hey man, stay tuned. Don't worry. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know when the 1% comes out. Robert Singh says the cannabis sector had its run, guys. Time to jump on the Forex train. Hey man, there's no doubt about that. Chase Nichols says Hexo and Aurora are the next CanTrust. Well, for sure, Hexo is going to follow in the footsteps of Aurora, which has been a joke of a reverse and a nightmare for shareholders. And Hexo is going to do reverse next. Mark my words. Mark my words. Hexo will reverse their stock next. Remember where you heard it first. Not second, not third, not fourth, not fifth, not 55th, but first. I bring it to you first. Joe Mama says, yeah, CRFT sucks hard, but stocks swing hard too. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go and take that risk, go right ahead. But I'm not putting my money in a company that's dog shit. Even if it's going to run, I don't care. Let other people take that risk. Chase says, I didn't expect them to end up like CanTrust. I don't think any of us did. CanTrust might be better than Aurora and Hexo in a lot of ways. They have less debt. They got more money. Hexo sucks and Aurora sucks. And Hexo has no choice. They're going to have to reverse their stock. So Hexo is a complete nightmare. A lot of people are like, why are you beating up on Aurora? Because people need to know the truth. Aurora stole all our money, so they're going to get exposed for what they've done. Hexo is doing the exact same thing. They stole all our money. They're about to do a reverse. And chances are after the reverse, they'll probably go down again. So Hexo is in the exact same category as Aurora as far as I'm concerned. They fucking suck. How do you short a stock? I mean, you just sell high, buy low. When you long a stock, you buy low, you sell high. When you short a stock, you sell high, you buy low. That's it. Very simple. You know what? Hexo built a major sized greenhouse that looks state of the art, but next to an ammonia stinky wood paper mill. Yeah, that's pretty stupid. They suffered with $15 per gram hype and suffered big time from poor distribution strategy. They still were in talks with Molson. That's just, that Molson deal is just dog shit, just complete bullshit. Do I think Aurora will go bankrupt? I always thought they wouldn't. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Chase says, I wonder what Cam Bately and Terry Booth thinks. I don't think they give a shit about anything. I think that they just, they think that they got away with murder, obviously. John Berger says, I lost so much money on Aurora. I wish I didn't buy it. They screwed so many people. It's a sad situation. And I'm here to tell you guys to, you know, eliminate that negativity out of your life. Eliminate that situation out of your life. Try to separate yourself from the scams, because unfortunately there's too many. And this cannabis sector is filled with them. Infested. It's an infestation of scams. And they got away with murder. They stole all of our money and they're just sitting there enjoying their lives being scammers. So I guess they're proud of themselves. They scammed everybody and they sold a bunch of paper. Congratulations to you guys for making a lot of money on the back of everybody else. But I'm not going to consistently sit there and be, you know, a retail investor that people are going to make a living off of. So I think as in a community, we need to be smart. We need to learn from this and make sure it never happens again. So I'm pretty much done with these companies, these scam companies. I saw this email with Hexo today and I'm like, oh, there we go. Getting delisted for the New York Stock Exchange. Here comes another reverse split. So just a complete junk sector at this point. All these companies thought they were so cool. They all thought they had so much money. They all thought they were too big to fail. And now they're all failing. So a couple will make it. I think companies like TrueLeaf, I think companies like Valens will make it. But I think companies like Delta 9, I think companies like Halo Labs will make it. But there's going to be a lot that are going to fail. And I think we've already seen it. Dylan, yo, what's up, Dylan, says more members leave CGC. I mean, why wouldn't you leave CGC? They're obviously overhyped. They have shitty weed and they're losing money. So how is Cannabis Growth a good company? I don't get it. Yeah, Jim Cramer was right, but he did pump a lot of cannabis stocks at one point. Let's not forget that. He pumped them hard. Dylan Fraser says CGC isn't good either. Tons of losses, major, huge write-downs. 100% Dylan. They're junk. All these companies have a lot to prove. James Collins says ACB lost $3 in 3 days, right back to 70 cents, and another reverse split. How many times can you reverse? You can reverse as many times as you want. Pete Ferraro says CGC sucks. Losing money is a joke. Yo, what's up, Pete? Shout out to you. Pete just joined us at the Academy. We'll be trading tonight. So while everyone else is sitting there feeling weird about the markets, we're going to be focused on something new. We don't got time to waste, man. I'm not going to wait around for these cannabis stocks to figure it out. Dylan Fraser says reverse splits. Mazar says, hey, man, how are you? I need to know how ACB just went from $1 to $7 now. I was thinking about buying this stock. Did I miss out? Do not buy that stock. It is trash. They did a reverse split. The stock did not go from $1 to $7. It artificially went from $1 to $7 because of a reverse split. Do not buy that stock. It's trash. You will lose your money. Pericia says, can't trust, no weed, and maybe never gets licensed back. Your thoughts? Yeah, I wouldn't be buying Can't Trust. But you never know. They might actually be better than Hexo and Aurora. Hexo and Aurora are complete garbage. Shouldn't there be a lawsuit against ACB? Yeah, there are many lawsuits right now on ACB. Watch my account in red since I bought ACB at 13 per share. Disgusting. People should be jailed. The ex-executives. I agree with you. Pete says, F the companies. We're not letting them run and hide with their money. F that. The new Rich TV doesn't take no shit. I mean, people just need to be, I just want to make people aware, man. I just want to make people aware. People need to be aware. You know, if someone's going to try to scam us, we're going to bring it out. That's it. If there's something good to talk about, we'll talk about it. If there's something bad to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. You know, I thought about it. Why am I going to be such a cheerleader for a sector that's stealing all of our money? That doesn't make sense. So, you know, it is what it is. I've made some mistakes. You learn from it, and you make sure you never do it again. Are the Namaste CEOs as incompetent as the ACB ones? No, I don't think that's possible. Do you think it's time to buy more Hexo? Hell no. Hexo's about to do a reverse, man. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Dylan says, don't buy ACB, CGC, just don't. And don't touch Hexo. Yeah, man. Fear of missing out. FOMO. Fear of missing out. Mazar says, just sub to you, bro. You're a straight shooter. Hey, man. Mad respect, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Landon says, went from 20K shares in ACB to effing 1,600. See, that's just disgusting. Why are they allowed to do that to you? Varecchia says, should we just hold on to our cash and wait for a bulk buy and quick flip? I could possibly do 10K for a 3-month ride. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I wouldn't be touching these things with 10-foot pole. When is Aurora having its earnings report? Tomorrow. I'm scared. I'm scared to see what those numbers are going to look like. They're going to look like shit. John Berger says, would you buy Namaste Technologies? I actually got a email. I got a letter from Namaste. They're settling their shareholder dispute with a lawsuit. It's costing them $2.5 million. I might do a video on it, actually, just to educate you guys on what that is and what that means. So stay tuned to that. I've just been super busy and I haven't had a chance. I do like Namaste. It's one of the few companies I like. I think it's real, and I think it's going to do well. And I think there's a lot of upside. Mazar says, what's up with this Webull app? Is it trustworthy to go off of? What are some good references to follow when buying stocks? I use Webull. I use investing.com. I use Bar Chart. I use MarketWatch. And that's what I use for stocks. I use other tools for Forex. I got you, Dylan. I'll do that for you, buddy. Maybe tomorrow I'll go over the whole shareholder lawsuit with Namaste, and they actually settled it and had to pay out about $2.5 million to shareholders. I have a letter from Namaste. It just came in the mail yesterday. Varecchia says, thanks for the insight. Confirms my spouse's thoughts. Hey, man, listen to your spouse. Sometimes they're smarter than you think. Sometimes they're smarter than you give them credit for. James Collins says, I'm not buying any ACB until it hits 50 cents. Even then, I'm still afraid. Just want to average down and out. I just don't know if we should ever be buying them anymore. I don't know. I don't know if we should ever buy them ever again. Pete Ferraro says, just sold AUD JPY on demo, made $179. Nice work, Pete. Nice work. John Berger says, I bought some Afria stock today. I think it's really undervalued. I like Afria. I think it could be one of the good ones, but very difficult to tell what's undervalued and what's overvalued because this is just a really messed up sector. There is no momentum anywhere in this sector. Dylan Fraser says, Namaste has a totally different business than most of all weed companies, which is good, I think. Yeah, I think Namaste is going to do well. I think Namaste is going to do well. And they've got that deal with Dan Balzerian. Dan Bilzerian's Ignite brands, I think they're going to do well. I think they have a chance. All right, guys, I got to go back to do my training. I got a training for our academy starting in like 10 minutes. So I got to run. Pete, I'll send you the link for the training. Anyone that wants to join the academy, holler at me. I just don't got time anymore, man, for nonsense, for lies, for thieves. So I'm just going to do videos, guys. You know, when I see something I like or when I see something I don't like, and I'm just going to do videos and I'm just going to try to educate you guys because I'm just done, man. I'm just so done with people thinking they can just steal from us and get away with it and steal from us and get away with it. So, you know, more and more companies are going to get exposed for what they're doing wrong, and companies will also get recognized for what they're doing right. And that way, maybe people will think twice before they continue to just steal from the public. So thank you guys for your support. This is your boy Rich from Rich to Be Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring you the winners, we bring you the news, and we bring it to you first. When you get into a stock, I always say, guys, smash it and crash it, take your money and run. If you're in a stock and you see profits, take it. The number one reason why you want to take it is to protect yourself against downward momentum where you get stuck in these shitty deals. So now that I'm in the trading academy, I really believe in stop losses. Never will you see me ever trade again without stop losses. And I think about it every day that if I actually used stop losses, I wouldn't have lost any money on Aurora. I wouldn't have lost more than 10% on Aurora, Hexo, Saniva, Cannabis. So, you know, it's about evolution, guys. It's about evolution. All right, guys, I'm gonna go back to work up. It's your boy Rich, Wish to Be Live. Come on, peace. So I'm just gonna hang out at my little shitty gym. You don't mind? Sunshine as your heart beats for me. Oh. Whoa, yeah. The sun shines on my face and the mood that takes control. All my innocence is lost as I'm losing self-control. But it's alright, alright. When I'm with you, it's alright, alright. Cause my heart beats for you. This is what I do to get my mind off of these fucking scams. You guys love Revo, eh? Start tuning a lullaby. yourself just to face another day. And then I'm still with you, and the mood still takes control. I can feel the veins in my neck and the fire down me slow. When I'm with you, it's alright. Cause my heart beats for you. Remember, we heard it first. Hexo reverse is coming. Remember, we heard it first, not second, third, fifth. We're 55th, because you know what's going to happen? A whole bunch of guys are going to hear this. They're going to watch this. And they're going to go and Hexo's doing a reverse. Hexo's doing a reverse. We heard it on Rich TV. All right, man. I'm out. Peace. Thanks, guys. Hey, Hexo. Fuck you. Fucking scammers. First it was ACB, now it's Hexo. Fucking scammers.